Hello. Hello. That's how they say it in Hawaii, in case you're wondering. Hello. So, today's the day we go to the comedy Bing Bong show. I'm pretty excited about that. What do we have? We have Sunlight Javelin, Blast Helmet. This is a shit start. It's better than your average start, though, because it's the pilot's weapon and something else useful. I don't get the shop discounts, though, that I would get with the pilot. So it's a little worse in that regard. But the Sunlight Javelin is not a terrible weapon. The Blast Helmet is almost completely useless. There might be a synergy. I forgot that I was playing as the Paradox on this one. So I kind of forgot to even pay attention to what my shit would be. Dang it. Going to the Comedy Bang Bang show. I'm really excited. Jackie and Nate are also both really excited. I'm a Comedy Bang Bang fan. I'm a big fan of that show, that podcast, more than the show. But they are both like super duper fans. I have a harder time keeping up with podcasts than either of them. I don't know. I want long form interactions with stuff. I like audiobooks instead of podcasts. The conversational nature of it tends to not wear me out, but just like I feel like it's very done when it's over, you know, like when one episode's over I'm kind of done and moved on. God, why does my wrist itch? So I don't tend to follow through with a lot of stuff. Like I've been talking about that show, Living With Yourself. It's that Paul Rudd Netflix show. And it's good. I think I finished like 3 episodes now. But like I could easily imagine never picking it back up again. It took me like 2 months to watch the 8 episodes of the show The Boys, even though I was like convincing other people to watch the show and they'd watch through it in like a day. I'm just not a TV watcher. That being said, I still think there are some things that I'd prefer as TV miniseries over movies. I was just thinking about how, like, you know, they're releasing there's a discussion of releasing Seven Eves as a movie, and I think it's going to be fucking miserably represented as a movie, even with Ron, what's his name? He played the main character of the show Happy Days. He's a big part of the show Arrested Development. Whoa, this room did not expect you to kill the first one before the second one popped. That was fucking weird. You're not supposed to be able to take out the first one. The door's open because that's the only room I think in the game that's on like a timer. What's his name? Ron. What the fuck's his name? It's Ron something. Howard. There we go. Yeah, Ron Howard, that's definitely it. The narrator from Arrested Development. And, you know, director of A Beautiful Mind, the new Star Wars, or I guess it's not I guess it might be the newest Star Wars movie, the Han Solo one. And a lot of other stuff. Can't think of anything right now off the top of my head. Oh, Apollo 13. Really good space movie. Whoa, dude. Pretty rude. What kind of asshole would kill a guy by shooting the barrel right next to him? Oh my god. That's insane. This is a fucking first floor. This is a fucking first floor. Holy shit. Wow. So it's probably not in here? Might as well try, you know? Well, nothing there either. Durno where it is. Let's say right here. Let's just... There it is. Holy fuck. Wow. Just kind of felt like it. That's crazy. Anyway, this is a great, great first floor. And I need to remember how great it is. I need to not go like, oh, I'm wearing a green shirt. Smart. Like, oh, first floor always sucks. You never get any keys. This is like, this is fantastic. I need to mark this in like the title of the run or something so I stop feeling like sorry for all the runs where I don't get a fucking key. I got 2 free keys, got all the rest of my keys for the games for free, and then another key in a secret room that wasn't even in like a typical spot. God, this starting gun, or this javelin is doing way better than I thought it would. Like it's doling out more damage than I assumed it would. I guess I've never had one super duper early like this. This guy's just gonna explode from that. And I also love the Shadow Clone now. It is one that has grown on me. I'll probably be willing to trade it out for some other awesome active item, but for the time being, it's fucking great. I've been loving it more than Double Vision recently. Okay, well, that's some good stuff, but we'll have to see how money goes. I would like... The ability to steal would be really cool on a run where I have infinite keys, because I could buy something on one floor, steal something on the next floor. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I don't think that Seven Eves as a movie... I think Seven Eves as a movie is going to be as bad as... The Martian as a movie. Just because it's so much material, and trying to fit it all into such a small package is difficult to do. If it... Yeah. Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, it's Ron Howard. Whoops. Who I have a lot of respect for as a director. Even the Star Wars movie was... the Han Solo movie I thought was one of my favorite of the recent Star Wars movies. A lot more mature and well put together than the more kind of fan-focused Star Wars movies. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I think it's too big, especially since they're. I feel like it's, you know, not a spoiler anymore, but because I've talked about the book so much. But there's a major time jump at one point in the book, a major time jump, and they're going to include that. It's like in the description of the movie. So I don't know how you would have a way to include enough of that information without just either having it have constant flashbacks, which could work. Actually, now that I think about it, that could work. You could start it in the distant future and have flashbacks to the thing, but I don't think that's the ideal way to tell a story that's told in a very different way. And it would just feel rushed, which is exactly what you don't want to do. It's the shortfall of The Martian. But how have you been, Bob? Bobby? Oh, what were you doing out here? That's a mimic. Blue. Well, that's cool. I know there's a 3-hour difference. You could have popped in and said hello if you needed some place to stay up in the West Coast. Swank and the Swine. Oh, yeah. I remember telling you. I told you about that Russian place, but I couldn't think of the name of it, and I forgot to get back on Discord about it. Dang, sorry about that. That Russian place was freaking amazing, and I have very, very little previous respect for Russian food, so that place really pulled it together. Oh, dang, it can be, but this place was fucking good. That's why it was so amazing. Like, that's what was so killer about it, was that not just that the expectations were low, but that it was genuinely good on its own. Oh, come on, Shadow. Hey. Damn it. Not playing, like, super amazing today. This is an okay fight to get hit on, though. Any chance you want to just line up there. I forgot that worked as a blocker, too. So it's like, it actually is, or at least can be better than the double vision. I don't think it was called Kochka. Maybe. The guy said there was another, they did have another location somewhere. I don't think it was Kochka, though. But maybe. Let me, I'll find it real quick. Maybe it was Kochka. That might be it. Let me see if I can find a picture. Yeah, that totally was it. Kochka. Huh, some of the interior was different. But it did have that cool kind of like space age Cold War aesthetic. With the plastic chairs. The kind of industrial propaganda. Yeah, Kochka. I think it was Kochka. Alright. Duct tape's good, but do I have anything to duct tape? Let's open the rest of these chests and see. Whoa! Why was it all bendy there? When did that start happening? Oh, I have homing bullets, okay. God, I hate getting this fucking weapon all the time. I guess we're just gonna do this, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of right in the middle of everywhere from my experience. In the heart of, like, the interesting part of Portland. It was fucking, like, worth... Oh, man, we're almost out of ammo now that I have a situation in which that could actually be useful. But everywhere we ate was super good. Hey, baby, where were some other places we ate when we went to Portland? I meant to ask because Bob was there recently. Oh my god. And I meant to ask before his conference was over.
Bob the Purple Fogmanatic?
What? No, Bob the Purple. That's just the name.
I know. It always feels like it should be one Bob name.
Why? They're two separate people.
On the account.
Anyway, do you remember any of the other places we went to?
Some pasta place. Is he there right now?
No, he just left, but I meant to ask. I meant to ask you this while he was still there.
That Russian place.
Russian place I told him about, Kochka. What was the Russian or the pasta place? It was somewhere under a bridge. And they had like a ton of vegetarian and gluten-free stuff, like not just gimmicky, like really, really well done.
Oh, are you talking about the like Cajun place?
Oh yeah, that was a Cajun place.
That was under the bridge.
Yeah, that was the one that was under the bridge. It was so freaking good.
I went to the strip joints. Voodoo Donuts.
Like
Kit Kat.
just actual restaurants. Okay. Well, got no useful information from Jackie.
Nope.
Came in to make one joke and then...
Just like remembering that I like food.
Yeah. Loyal Legion, that doesn't sound familiar.
No.
We didn't really go to any bars because...
Went to that awesome bookstore.
Yeah, of course. We went to... what was the name of that bookstore? It's like the biggest bookstore in the country. Palladium or something? No. I don't know. Anyway, it's the size of like a whole city block. Powell, yeah, you're right. I bought like $150 worth of books there. Jackie bought another 100. Everybody left with like at least 80 books. I'm still finishing off some of the books that I got from there. I finished Michael Chabon's Telegraph Avenue. It wasn't his best. Huh? I already said that. He's gone now. He's back on the East Coast, but I suggested.
Jersey?
No. There are more places on the East Coast. The East Coast is the whole side of the country.
Are you sure it's not Jersey?
Yes. She only listens in when it's something that relates to her. Yeah, Powell's bookstore. A really incredible experience there. Got very lost, like could not find each other. We had to just meet up and put a time when to leave because it was just so freaking enormous. I could have actually used that a little better there. There we go. Boop-a-doom, boom, 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 boom. Oh, that trip was a lot of fun. I miss being on any kind of trip. We need to do it now that I got... Oh, fuck! Wow, that sucked. This is also still... Oh, it's the right way. Weird. Didn't look like there was enough... It's not the right way. Okay. Stouty Bs are very good. Big Bullets are also very, very good. It's right here. I did the whole rest of the floor with a thing right there. I'm gonna buy these. And then if we get enough for Big Bullets, which I doubt we will. Or if we get enough for Big Boy, which I still doubt we will. I use that. We don't have a next trip. That's what I was saying. It feels like we need to have something set up. Since I got the Tesla, I've been wanting to go on a trip, but you know, it's not. We both lose significant money when we go on trips because we don't really have paid time off. Well, I technically do have paid time off, but I don't make most of my money from my hourly, so it's still a big loss. To use my PTO. I want to go down to California. I've never been to the entire state of California. Dang, that's a shitty weapon. More curse is fine right now, but that's a shitty weapon. We didn't get enough for the big boy, which is okay, because it means I can still... Wow. Fucking wow. Wow! Hey, Lost Boy. How's it going? Some money in here would be cool. Dang it. I don't know if there are any Sunlight Javelin synergies. Dang, well, nothing to worry about on this one. Yeah, infinite ammo. Oh my god. What other synergies do I have? Oh, I have the rocket launcher one now. Which might not actually be good. Wait, that doesn't use any ammo? Oh. I think this rocket launcher one actually sucks. This one doesn't get all of its forms. You get big wood, or is this just from stout bullets? Does this have any synergies? Triple. Yeah, that's actually decent. I don't think there's a sunlight synergy. That's... Yeah, no sunlight javelin synergies. But we want to just go down the west coast a little bit past just stopping in Portland, because that's what we've done every time. Oh, this one has a synergy, but the synergy requires you to have a second gun, so you don't get that one for free. This one's combination of synergies can be pretty decent, but... What's up, baby? Are you being sad? You're not being nice to him, are you?
He's being so sad.
Don't be nice to that dog. What? That job.
It's not a job.
Don't be nice to him.
You don't think our dog is a job?
It's a lot of work, especially when he's being an asshole like he was. Brutus is in trouble for running basically into traffic to chase a cat. And Jackie's being too nice to him. When we get back from the show, like, no, he could have died. Would you prefer that?
No, I need to leave the house.
Like, he learns this way. Oh boy. Oh boy, Bob. I think that's like where dogs want to be, right? Oops. Wow. Sucks. All because I had switched to the wrong form on this thing. Stop. Stop. These skeleton heads are too big. I'm doing all right. How have you been? What have you been up to recently? I feel like every time you're on the stream, you're taking a break in the middle of some writing. Am I far from the mark? There's very obviously the secret room right there. Yeah. Thought so. Well, that's good. Keep him busy is good. God. Only on this floor. If I could use that form of the weapon on every floor, I would keep it forever. I'm probably gonna actually sell it. Whoa, wiggledy. Wiggledy piggledy. I thought this... Oh, it's not a gun nut. What? Why'd you have to go to the ER? What happened? Are you doing okay? What's going on, Lost Boy? Oh no. Kidney stone? Infected bladder? That sounds painful as shit. Oh my god. Hi, Sam. How's it going? I'm guessing goot. You got it. You understand the joke. In Exit the Gungeon News, I already uninstalled or unsubscribed from Apple Arcade, so I won't be getting all of the routes complete in that game until it comes out on PC or Switch. I didn't say anything that sounded like Siri. Oh man, that's scary whiz biz. That's real scary whiz biz. Yipes. Dang, that didn't take long. Ugh, I don't know how to use this guy as a shield. And it's actually getting me into mega trouble trying, so... God! I need some coolness. Coolness with this is freaking dope. Ugh, dang it! Hmm? Oh my god. Flonase? Oh, Flow Max. I don't care about the ammo for this. I'm gonna sell this fucking thing. Why does that hammer look like it's sticking out his tongue? No. Sweet. Amulets are always good. Actually, you know what? Oh my god. It's a dream come true. Not really. Okay, this one's dreamy. Gotta pick this up, put it down. Wait a second. Make some money off of it. This isn't the right run for the Ivan Companion app, even if I did get the thing. Oh, motherfucker! That was very surprising. Ooh, I did talk about having the ability to steal. We're about to lower our curse pretty significantly, so... maybe worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Kagebushin, Shadow Clone, very good. Kind of dangerous, though. Get rid of it. Drop this one, which we're never going to use. Drop this one, which is straight up terrible. What else is giving us curse? Lich bullets. Yeah, let's drop lich bullets. Psycho-roni. Gotcha, you fools. Kadoosh. I'm out of here. I don't know if the anvil has anything useful. I actually think I'm going to still drop a lowercase r. No, I'll drop this one. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep moving. We're not doing the rat this time. Flowback sounds like, in name at least, it sounds like the right thing for P problems. Oh man, I was gonna fucking sell this. Actually, let's try the drill for a little bit. I've been risky enough to use it, and it's really, really powerful. It's basically the alien engine with 0 range. Really, really strong, though. Well, that's good. I think you kind of, in a situation like that, you kind of want to go... I feel, I'm not a doctor yet, but you kind of want to go far in the other direction. I'm thinking about getting this Outer Worlds game, by the way. It being an RPG is one that I would prefer to have on the Switch, but I've had like a fucking hankering for an RPG. The only RPG that I actually have gotten since this hankering started has been Wii Fit Adventure, or Ring Fit Adventure. And it's great. I'm loving Ring Fit Adventure, but it's not really satisfying my RPG needs so much as my exercise needs, which are like an actual need. Dungeon crawl. Oops. Well. Demon crawl is what you said. I should learn to read. I'm working on my literacy. Well, shit, dog. What a shop. What a fucking shop and a half. Minesweeper roguelite. That doesn't really sell it for me, but when I think of fun, I don't think of Minesweeper, I guess. But I'll look into it. There've been I've had games that I enjoy. I'm thinking of getting Oberdin on the Switch. I know that's pretty much a one and done kind of experience though, so I just want, like, I don't know. I'm kind of looking for big, time-consuming experiences, things to just put on, you know? The Return of the Oberdin. Yeah, I would stream that. I'd stream me descending into fucking madness as I don't figure out basic puzzles. That is definitely about... It'd be like streaming The Witness, where just everyone's like, "You dumb motherfucker!" Like people screaming at me for missing obvious bits of information. I think I want that Guan stone. But I need to really figure it out. I just spent $300 on a security system for my house. So I need to really think about really need to think about... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Money for a little bit. We also need to buy our tickets to Europe. Oh, God, what a jackass. We need to buy our tickets to Europe for next year. Woo! Almost used another blank. But didn't. The Crueler Glaive with all of its synergies, Blade and the other one. Oh my lord, this run. Table flips? Yeah, I don't stink so. I wish I was going to the rat. Just to get ultra overpowered. Huh. Is it possible to ever lose that now? Since it'll always have the protection. My family's taken a trip. My family's gone on all these trips, and I've been too, like, poor my entire life to ever go along with them. God damn it, you jackass. Chest. Oh, for a nickel. Oh, this one's just the poison protection. I'm stupid. I thought it was the Kindle's blanks one. I thought it was going to give me a 5th blank. But this will be the first time that I think Jackie and I can afford to actually go on a trip. The rest of my family's doing really well. My wife, my sister is in the Air Force, and so is her husband, so they're doing all right. My mom is, since she's hit like her 50s and started really being conscious of her money, is doing great. Basically, since she got the kids out of the house, she's been doing fantastically. Like, once we stopped being a huge fucking drain on her resources, she's been doing really well. Surprise, surprise. It's the kids that were the problem all along. But yeah, I'm finally finding my own, getting things lined up in a financial way that allows me to do stuff for the first time. Got my passport earlier this year, so we're all set to go. We just need to get the tickets. We just needed the passport before we could buy the tickets, so now it's just about, like, being willing to spend the $2 grand or whatever for the two of us. Which, that's honestly what I should do with the money that I'm getting for the car. That's very, very obvious now that I fucking say it. That wasn't the challenge room? Where the fuck's the challenge room? Oh. Weird. It didn't do any of the normal stuff it does. When you're going to a challenge room. Yeah, beyond that, there's no real reason. They planned this trip out, and I agreed to go because we actually, you know, it still sucked to kind of lose the money from work or whatever, but we gotta go when we can, you know. I'm probably gonna buy Shaka Cola. Actually, might go back and buy Shaka Cola before going into the boss, so I have some time to get used to it. Thing has a hard time with walls. I just want to see if there's another shop, because I'll steal the Shaka Cola if there's not another shop to steal from. Yeah, I'm not even sure of which countries we're hitting because it's changed a number of times since we talked about it, but I know France, Paris and London are two definite yeses. Everything else, we were talking about hitting Germany, talking about going to Spain. I'm not sure where they landed on all of those. I'd like to know. I'd like to be certain. Fucking wow. So it's got to be the kill pillars. So we might as well just do that now. No, you motherfucker! Oh, I thought I was clear of that. Well, I guess we'll do the rest of this very, very quickly. Dang, there goes my lead god. When I had a million blanks. I can't believe that one hit me. I thought for sure I was clear. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Oh well. Do I have anything that I want to get rid of? Oh yeah, chamber gun. I'll just use it as this. Alright, well, lead god down the crapper. Did we get an old king flawless? Did we get an old king flawless? No. I remember getting hit in that one. So we got nothing so far. Oh yeah, I've been over the personal best for a little while now. The PB has been in the T-oilet. What gun? Why the fuck would I have this equipped? You know what? Let's keep using this one for a little bit. Not as safe, but it's definitely more fun. Just run up, tag a guy, and then be done with him. Not gonna be able to use it here though. Ooh. Well, that's right. That's how you get rid of that guy quickly. Don't really see the point. Especially since we don't need things for the synergies. Do 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 do. Hmm? Oh yeah. We'll think about balloon gun. We could definitely use another boss weapon. Dang, I cannot believe I didn't get hit there. Or I got hit there. It was just so stupid. I could have easily blanked that. And enough time to think about it and just still not do it. What? He lived through all of that? Whoa. Rude dude. Almost hit me all slewed down. Didn't like any part of that. Oh, fuck a damn butt, man. Jesus. Playing like a Did you guys see that? One of the shots came flying around from in the other room and still managed to hit me in the safety of the chest room. It's moving so fast that I passed it and then didn't see that it had come all that way. That sucked. Get out of here, dude. I don't know why I assumed I was fireproof. Alright, I'm beginning to think that using this is kind of screwing with my my positioning, my awareness, my rational thinking. Whoa. That was good though. I definitely got hit by one of those. The game missed its mark on that one. Yuck. What? Excuse me? Why did the game just pause and exit screen? Okay. That's weird. I'm glad it pauses when it does that, but I do not know what's just like kicking me out of the screen. We need like Lich's Eye bullets 2.0 that affect any item, because I don't think they're overpowered enough. You know, since I never play as the gun knight, or the gunslinger, excuse me. I also never play as the gun knight because I will never get the full transformation. It's never gonna happen. It's a dumb thing to keep pursuing. Jeez, my weapon choices are sad right now. Not sad, I have an infinite ammo, pretty high damage machine gun. They're just not, I don't have a boss crusher, which means I definitely need to, I just talked myself into going and buying that balloon gun. What am I really trying to do? I don't know. Keep uploading YouTube or Gungeon videos? I don't have a long-term, I don't have a big-ass goal for it. There was a chance where I wanted it to really take off. I tried to do that low-poly launch. It ended up being too much for me to do all parts of a multiplayer kind of thing. Organizing people to get together, putting the videos up. It was just too much work for one person. If the YouTube channel grew, that'd be great. If I could get a regular, recurring group of people showing up, that'd be honestly just as good, in my opinion. I'm not looking for fame. I'm mostly just like, don't want to feel like I'm completely wasting my time. I guess is the big thing, you know? But getting any four adults together, it doesn't have to be gamers at this point, which is a very strange phrase for me to use still. But getting any four adults together to do anything, or even two sometimes, is extremely difficult. Here's an instance of that, an example of that. Oh, fast giant bullets. Okay. We're going to this Comedy Bang Bang show. The tickets were bought separately, but two of our friends, Nate and Kat, are also meeting us there. Nate and Kat are boyfriend, girlfriend. And we were talking about getting some dinner before the thing. Jackie wanted to eat downtown, which makes sense because the show's downtown. Nate didn't want to eat downtown because he thought it would be too much either foot travel or parking, reparking, etc., etc. We decided on a place to eat. Kat didn't want to go there. So now we're eating at home. They're eating at the bar where Nate works, most likely. And it just all of it feels kind of stupid. It's just impossible to do anything with other adults. It's just impossible. And you know, there's a lot of pressure on it. You got to make sure that people are entertained enough that you don't feel like you're not wasting their time. You got to make sure that they're there when it's going to happen, that it fits with these vastly different schedules, got different time zones, different different times of day that people are active, different work schedules, different school schedules, all kinds of shit. It sucks. So low poly lunch was something that I was having a lot of fun with until the logistics completely took over and ruined it. And then if people aren't enjoying the games, or people can't agree on what game to get, or there'd be times where it'd be like, well, I have a copy of this game, I don't have a copy of this game. I bought copies of some games for some people, but I couldn't. I'm not making any fucking money off the channel, so me buying games for people for them to play once and then lose interest in is kind of beside the point. But I don't know. I'm not trying to make it big. I'm not trying to replace my job as a bartender with YouTube/Twitch. I put too much time in with zero success to think that I'm going to make a profit off of this. So, just being real with myself in that regard. I also know that I don't have the... Like, I watch some other streamers sometimes, and they have a more... What's the word? They're like built for... They would be good on TV in a way that I wouldn't. They have personalities built for performance. Like... Oh, you're asking about the Gun Knight armor? No, that's never gonna fucking happen. That's literally never going to happen. That's something that I tried for a month. Every day, the only thing I did on the run was focus on getting the Gun Knight armor. I thought you were talking about the YouTube channel in general. But I spent, like, there's certain things you can do to try to emphasize it showing up, like never gun forcing, always picking up any chest that you need of a certain color and making sure you have keys for more chests. Dang, this is the wrong way. I do plan on putting up those 2 Exit the Gungeon videos, maybe just throwing them in the mix instead of... I was going to do a whole series on Exit the Gungeon, but I hated trying to use my Apple TV as a gaming platform. it's not built for that, especially the older Apple TV. The new ones probably do fine. Games are probably built to run on those specifications or whatever, but... Wow, I'm like as fast as my bullets. I gotta blank like fucking crazy on this Lich. I gotta get one thing marked off. This is too good of a run to not have any abbreviation attached to it. There was a time when, you know, like, when I first hit 100 subscribers, or 100 followers, not even subscribers, I was like, man, maybe this is something I could do. There's a real moment of pretty rapid growth on this channel when Enter the Gungeon was, I don't know if it was new so much as it was, freshen up in people's minds. I guess we're just gonna go. There's always a little bit of growth, or there was always a little bit of growth on the channel whenever a new expansion was coming out, or new, not expansion, what are they called? Yeah, but the thing that kind of sucked, like when this last one came out, it was actually more noticeable when the small scale, less talked about DLCs came out. When Farewell to Arms came out, all of the big streamers were doing it, and it meant that no one was in my channel. I don't need to play. Look, that's okay. So Bob, you often suggest games that like I really need to play. Noida, Dicey Dungeons, John Wick. These games that are, you know, everyone's playing simultaneously and talking about, and they're a week later, no one's playing them. I don't love jumping into new games while the iron's hot. Because a lot of the time, people have already seen their favorite person playing. They've decided whether they like it or not, and then they've moved on. And it's just me putting in the effort for these titles that everyone's done with. Like, that's honestly how freaking Dead Cells felt for a long time. Like, I started getting into it while at the time that most people had kind of moved on past it, and I put a lot into that game while I was playing. Dude, this thing's reload sucks. You know what? I'm not paying enough attention there. Just kill him with the blank. I don't know about that, because every time there was a game that I was playing that a lot of people were playing, people would pop in for a second, say one word, and then I would watch their viewer thing on Chatty just disappear. Because and a lot of times they would even say that they're watching somebody else play it. I'm not big enough, and I don't catch people's attention enough to overshadow the chats where there's somebody who's a really, really good, like, entertainer. They're really good at, like, doing the things that people like watching Stephen Colbert or Letterman or whoever for. I don't have that kind of presence, and I'm aware of that. I hope that, like, my hope, for me at least, is that by being consistent with this game, I will at least keep a few people. But the second I put on another game, if I were to go to play another game right now, those 3 viewers on there, I would watch it in the span of 15 minutes drop to 0, because that's what happens. Like, well, I engage my streamer, my viewers, because I actually that's the only reason I do it. I almost quit, you know, 4 weeks ago, because it was 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And it was just, why be in front of the camera? Why try to talk? Why try to keep the flow going when there's 0 people watching, you know? And I understand if there's somebody more engaging to watch. We are at the time where there are so many options that there's no reason to do anything that you aren't fully interested in. There's no reason to sit and watch me if somebody more entertaining is doing it over there. There's no reason for me to play a game that I don't enjoy when there's one that I do enjoy. It's just, there's too many options. So that's why my channel's kind of stagnating, because the plethora of choice is like making it such an open field. You don't need to spend a second being under-engaged. You know? Yeah, Jackie keeps popping in and walking away. Anyway, that's it for this run. I actually am going to see if we're going to eat dinner and get ready for this show. I don't think I recorded any of that. Whoops-a-doodle.